Grace does not necessarily mean that you have perfect patience or perfect understanding, okay? It's not about modeling Mother Teresa. Grace really is just knowing that the person that is in front of you, that you're having an issue with, is doing the best that they can. That they're bringing their best in that moment. And it may not look like what you think their best can be, but it's most likely the best that they have to give. And when we realize that about somebody in that moment, you have provided grace. That's what God does for us every single day. God knows that we're bringing our very best. And a lot of times that looks limited. And we wish we could do better. And God knows that about us. So God gives us grace to strengthen us and give us the wisdom to forgive ourselves and to learn from our mistakes and to try again another day in a different way. You know, I had a confrontation with a loved one, and it was a familiar argument, and rather than going into my usual speech about it, I just said, I can't do this argument with you, so you can take this argument to God, and you can discuss it with God and figure out where you think I'm coming from and how you think you can relate with me better next time. And I dropped it. Now that is not, it's not easy to do that, because what we want to do is tell people how we want to be treated and tell people what they did wrong to us and explain our feelings and make sure that the person is going to get it right next time. And we're frustrated when they don't, right? But once you're in the heat of the moment, a lot of times logic and wisdom and patience and all those good things good intentions that we have are out the door. So maybe if we just bring some grace into the situation and just say, this is not for me right now, have a conversation with God about it, and let me know if you get anything new besides what I've told you. And let it go and move on. There was another situation with a family member that I yelled at her to try to get her to hear me and understand me. And I didn't have the grace in that moment to have the patience to get her to hear me. And I'm the one that lost it. So I needed to not only have grace for my family member, but grace for myself. That there are times when I don't even have the patience for myself. But God gives us the grace and the wisdom to start a new day and to learn again. Grace, really, it's safety for you and for me. Wow, that was smart. That was a good one. That was God talk right there. Safety, grace is when there's safety for you and me. Okay? So bring some grace into your life. It doesn't have to look perfect. Just remember, the person in front of you is bringing the best that they have in that moment. So bring your best. Have grace for the person in front of you and have grace for yourself, and just be thankful that God covers us all with His grace, or we'd not make it through any day. So God bless. I love you. Bye-bye.